Hi guys, I'm back. It's me, Danny Daniels. So today is August 12th, and I've taken a hiatus. But I haven't been lazy and I haven't been slacking off. I have been extremely busy. I've been working like a descendant of Kunta Kinte. And for those of you who don't understand that expression, just don't worry about it. Just forget about it. But I've been working like that, and I've had to move in the process, and in the middle of everything that's going on in my life, finding new clients because I lost a client, I had a client pass away. So, readjusting my schedule and doing all of that, ah, my car broke down. Yay, me. So I had to get a new car. I would show you what I got, but it's parked in the garage, and I am not, after all this walking that I've been doing today, walking down those stairs to show you my new car. But I do love it. I absolutely love it. Silver and black, and it's wonderful. And I don't know, I've always been attracted to the RAV4. Not necessarily attracted to the Toyota brand because I don't know anything about cars. I was driving an Audi Q7. I was attracted to the RAV4 because it also had third row seating, and this this 2019 does not have third row seating. And guess what? I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So I had a couple of people who watch my videos. They're like, "Look, where you been? Where the videos at?" So here I am. I'm back, and my plan is to remain consistent. So now that I've caught you up on what I've been doing, it's my topic for today. It's going to be outlandish because with all this new change in my life, I had this. I'm laughing because I kind of sort of want to hold back. I kind of sort of just a little bit, just a smidge, don't want to talk about it. Not because I'm shy or bashful, but because I feel like it's putting someone else's business in the street. But if you're not, let's just be real for a moment. If you are not putting someone else's business in the street, there's no news to report. Because that's what information is. It's the current events, what's going on. Usually what's going on is with somebody else. But here's the thing. This is what's going on with me. So unfortunately, this person is connected to me, and these are the current events. Because it brings to mind a question, and this is what I want to know. I want to know why men who know that they're lackadaisical sexually and their prowess isn't so strong, why do you insist upon trying? Why do you insist upon attempting to play the field? Why solicit your sorry self and put yourself out there if you know that your prowess isn't strong? You don't come onto a sexual being knowing who you are. And don't think that that being isn't going to call you out, because they are. They're going to call you out because that's who they are. And I know. And I'm so sorry. Because I agree with what this one young lady said to me. It's not his fault if he can't perform. If he was born not heavily endowed by the Creator, it's not my fault either. It's not my fault that I am highly sexual. It's not my fault that you can't perform, because while you're not performing, I still am. So you're still getting the good, and I'm getting lackadaisical. And I'm supposed to just tolerate that, be happy with that, be content with that? Uh-uh. That's not flying. I'm not going to put out more than what I'm ever getting in. I can understand having a bad day and you can't put in. That's fine. I can cover you. I can fill in the gap. But time after time, come on. And also, if you know that your sexual prowess isn't strong, you better up the ante somewhere else. You better have some good hand work. You better have some good tongue work. And you can't be lazy. You can't afford to risk being lazy. You need to put in that work. There is no, okay, I've received some good head and now I've come and now I'm tired and I'm going to roll over. No, 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 no. You're not finished. You better even learn how to, don't be squeamish around toys. You better learn how to work with a toy. You better do something, because you can't just receive and never give. You can try it if you want to, but that relationship isn't going to last long, which my little sweetheart found out all too quickly. I'm not the one. I'm not going to keep being your go-to girl, and I can't come to you and make a withdrawal. Come on. You serve me no purpose. And I'm not into masturbation, but I feel like being with you, I might as well be masturbating. The fuck? No, thank you. I know, so I've been gone and then I come back and I hit you with this whammy. But that's what it is. I'm still involved in, participate in, and going to always provide a real conversation. I mean, what would you do if it were you? And how, if it's you and you are married to such a person who isn't producing and doesn't want to try, just lazy, just doesn't care, are you supposed to remain faithful to that? Should you remain faithful to that? I know if you're a Christian, you have bound yourself to that and you're going to do everything that you can, if you're a real Christian, to stay faithful to that. But let me tell you, the shit is painful. When you're not having good sex, it is agony, okay? If nobody's going to talk about it and tell you the truth about it, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal, and I don't think you can expect anyone to be faithful. If a man likes fellatio and you don't want to perform that for whatever your reason is, why should he be faithfully committed to you when you can't provide sexually and meet him where he's at? I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to engage in a relationship with a person who says, for example, I'm going to give you this example. A person who says, I don't want kids. And then they get married to a person who agrees with them that they're not going to have any children. And then the woman changes her mind and decides suddenly she wants kids. And then she sabotages that man by allowing herself to get pregnant. Then she expects it not to put a strain on the relationship. You have betrayed this person. He can no longer trust you. And it's not like, I'm not saying that he's going to divorce you or hate the kid, but what I am submitting is that what you have done is wrong. And there's a consequence for that. And it will put a strain on the relationship. And if you don't do something to fix that, I don't know what you can do to fix it, but you're going to have to do something to fix it, because every other little thing that you do will be a constant reminder to him of that betrayal. And when you tell a woman, okay, I know you're a sexual creature and I got you and I can meet you halfway, and then you don't, there's a problem in paradise. And man, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you're not sexually compatible with your mate that you can't have a good relationship. Sure you can. Love covers a multitude of sin. I'm just saying you need to be aware. Be aware that no, she's not satisfied. And there are things that you can do to satisfy her. Technology is so advanced these days that there are things that you can do. And if your equipment isn't where it needs to be for her, go buy some. If your hands aren't enough, go get something that might require some batteries. Do something. There are things that you can do to make that relationship work. And the worst thing you could do is tell a woman that you care and not show her that you care. If you really care, actions will show her. Yeah, she needs to hear it verbally, but she also needs to see you doing something about it. Also, combined with your actions, she needs to feel that. If you're acting like and you're just, with that toy or whatever, and you're just, you might be doing it, but she can't feel that you're into it. You're not really there. You gotta stay there. You need to be attentive. It's important. Relationships are a give. I've heard so many times people say, well, when you come into a relationship, you gotta give 50-50. That's wrong. You both need to be given 100%. Because if you're not, there's so many obstacles in your way, there's so much temptation, so many other opportunities that the potential for you to be successful is great. So you both need to be putting in 100%. You both need to be talking, and you both need to make sure that you're in agreement. Stay in agreement. And that's when problems can arise. Now, me, I'm a nice person. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but by the same token, I don't want my feelings hurt either. Because when you leave me unsatisfied and unfulfilled, my feelings are hurt. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm like, and he just gonna go to sleep and leave me. All right, fine. We got some problems. But these problems can be easily rectified. And there is hope for everybody. And this is what I know about relationship. You don't have to wonder if a man really cares about you when he tells you he cares. Because when a man really cares about you, friendship or otherwise, what men do, sorry about that, what men do all the time without fail, when they care about someone, they take care of that person. They're concerned about what that person thinks. They will have, they might not have the same interests, but they will lean into an understanding of what that other person's interests are. And by the same token, a woman will do the same thing. A woman will change to be more acceptable and more pleasing in the sight of her man. That's in their nature to do. And a man, it's in his nature to cover, provide, and take care of. So if a man tells you he cares about you, but he's not backing that up with some action and activity that you can see, he doesn't really care. He cares about having his needs met and getting what he wants. So if you're putting in a whole lot and you can't get anything out, you are in a relationship by yourself. It's more than sex, because sex is not enough to sustain a relationship. There's got to be more compatibility than that. You got to be connecting financially, sometimes spiritually, sometimes you just gotta have a deeper connection than just sex. There's more to that. And if you're wondering, does this man that I'm with, that I'm spending my time with, that I'm investing myself in, really care? He's telling me this, but he's showing me something else. If you're not seeing what he says, you better trust what you see. I'm gonna apologize for all this traffic. I'm out here on my front porch, and I love my front porch. I just put the furniture together, and now I'm sitting out here by myself. See, my companion chair is empty. So I'm sitting out here by myself and enjoying this wonderful weather that we're having in Colorado, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. The one unfortunate thing about where I have relocated is that I'm on a busy road. At night it's not quite so busy, but during the day it's busy, so you hear that traffic coming back and forth. But it's still lovely. I still got a beautiful view. I met my neighbor the other day. Oh, what a pistol she was. She came right out and she says, "Hi neighbor, pleasure to meet you. My name is so-and-so. And I want to tell you right off, there are 3 things that I simply will not tolerate. I won't tolerate loud music. I won't tolerate smoking. And I won't tolerate," I forget the other thing. She says she just absolutely would not tolerate. And so I'm just laughing at her while she's talking. And my sister is like, "The fuck?" But you have to know who you can talk to like that. And I think that my neighbor could assess that she could talk to me like that, because I'm just grinning at her, okay? And when she finishes, I said, "Duly noted." And by that same token, I won't tolerate any of that either. I also won't tolerate you being a Mrs. Kravitz and nosing in my business, because my business is my business and none of yours. You live over there and I live over here. Ways out. I didn't say that. I would never. What I said was duly noted and right back at you. And I think we're going to be like really cool neighbors. So I'm not worried about a thing. I feel right at home. I feel welcome, and that's a good feeling. I need to go get a welcome mat, so I need to take care of some things. And with all that said, I got some editing to do before I post this, and I got some more pictures to hang, so I'm gonna go back in the house and finish this unpacking thing. I'm almost done because I can't live out of a box. I take care of things right away. So I've made leaps and bounds. Everything is out of boxes, but I do have a few more pictures that I need to hang on the wall, and then I'll be done. So in the meantime, in between time, you guys all be blessed, and I have missed you, and I hope you've all been wonderful and haven't had. I felt like, I don't know how many of y'all read the Bible, but I felt like Job. So many things were happening to me. It was just hitting, boom, 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 and I'm just like, oh Lord, I can't even rest my head, and I'm weary, but I have to keep it going. So, you know, thank God I'm a pretty strong. I'm every woman. I'm strong. I got this. So, you guys take care. Be good. And I will see you, if not tomorrow, the day after. Okay, if not tomorrow, I'll see you the day after next. Toodles! Mwah!